Hi guys, we're going to do another writing lesson with you today. I've got a book from school called Outside This Window. It's written by Jill Eagleton. Now Jill Eagleton writes a lot about big books at school. This particular description I'm going to read is about a spider and a web and the leaf and the spiders lurking around. Okay, I'm going to read you this wee description now. Outside this window, yellow leaves tinged with red cling trembling to the old oak tree. A silver web is strung like a net between its branches. In the hub of the web, a spider lurks, waiting. A leaf gives up its struggle of clinging to the branch and begins its journey to the ground. It touches a silver thread. The spider dances over the threads, sharp fangs ready, but nothing there. So it goes back to waiting. The leaf settles on the ground with other fallen leaves. A bird swoops from the tree. It swoops through the web and carries it away on its wings. Feet and boots come stomping over the fallen leaves, crushing them to the ground. Okay, I've also got a wee description here written by Lucy Earle that I'll read you. Outside the window, the grey sky looms over us, with the sun trying to break through. The wind blowing through the trees, leaves dancing over the fence. The trampoline sits at centre stage. Gus and Rupert loom around the pear tree, waiting for another pear to fall. Sheep lurking around the paddock, looking for someone to pay attention to them. Now, I really like Lucy's piece of writing because she's robbed the word dancing, and she's robbed the lurking around. So it's really nice when you can take words that you've heard in another story and rob it from it, because that's what good writers do. Now, the words that I found that were particularly interesting for me for that piece of writing was I like the way they used oak tree. Instead of just tree, they actually named the tree. They used oak tree. I love the word lurking around. Now, if you don't know what the word lurking or lurks around, it means that something's sitting there waiting in anticipation. The spider was waiting to pounce, so waiting to get something, okay? And I love the way they said waiting. It gave a little bit of suspense. So that was a really good use of words. And I like the way they said silver thread, opposed to just thread or cotton. They used the word silver. And tinged, what tinged means, it's just tinged of red. It just had a slightly different shade of red. So it was those words really stood out to me in the piece of writing. So I would use them and I'd rob those words. So what we're going to do today with our piece of writing is we're going to look outside our window and we're going to think about all the nouns. Now, what a noun is something you can see or touch. So with the piece of writing from Outside This Window, the author had quite a few nouns, but here were some of them. She had the noun a spider, so she used the spider. She used the web. She used a bird. She used the leaf, and she used feet. So all those are nouns that she used and described those nouns. So I thought there wasn't a lot. And with Lucy, she used the sky. She also used sun in that wee description. She used trampoline. She used leaves. She used the wind. The wind's quite good. She used sheep, and she used Rupert and Gus, her dogs. So there was lots of different nouns in her, in both those pieces of writing. Now, guys, I want you, for your piece of writing today, to look out the window and pick 4 nouns. It could be, and I've written a whole little description for you. So we've got outside, we've got the sky, the ground, the trees. So you could pick your animals. Play hut. Outside my house, I have a play hut. I also have swings. We also have trampoline. We have garden chairs. It could be the garden chairs with spider webs on it or something sitting on it. A cat might be sitting on it. The fence, we've got the garden, and we've also got other plants. So I want you today to pick 4 nouns and pick those nouns outside your window and describe those nouns. Now, if you don't want to do it outside your window, you can use the picture that I did with the spider and the leaf, the spider clinging to it. So remember the nouns that we used in that one. It was spider, web, bird, leaf, and feet. And in Lucy's was sky, trampoline, leaves, wind, sheep, and her pet dogs at home. I'm really excited to see your writing this week on looking outside your window, because every window will be different. Right, guys, see you later.